The hoe is coming outside this summer. I'm Italian quality, baby. So hard to say goodbye to yesterday. Face when I get stressed out, I start picking at my face like a meth head. It is safe to say I ain't getting that blow dryer. Anyway, that's a weird way to open it up. Welcome to the channel. This is Sweet, and we still unraveling, trying to learn. It is still the same day from where you left off. I've come to terms with the fact that I'm not getting that blow dryer back, that blow dryer at all. So what I'm gonna do is, even if it do come, I done psych myself out of seeing some on Temu, and I just might as well get one of them. So I'm just gonna return it and use the blow dryer that I got. But I'm not blowing dry my hair tonight. So all that was for nothing. I could have just did all this stuff earlier in the day. But I'm tired and I am starving. Now, I'm going to tell you something that broke my heart yesterday. My air fryer don't work. And you know how hard it is going from using an air fryer to now you got to go back to an oven? Like, what you mean I got to wait the full time? Like, at first I got to wait for it to preheat. Then it got to heat the house up and all the other stuff. So, yeah, my baby's gone. My air fryer's gone. And that was a birthday gift to myself. And I can't even blame the company, because I'm one of them people where I like to put foil in the air fryer instead of doing a silicone thing. Now, I bought the little silicone thing, but I still put foil in there. And yesterday I put a Polish sausage in there. And when I took the sausage out, I left the foil in there. And you know, when you put it back in and it's still going, the foil rises to the top. I walked away, and when I came back, I smelled something was burning, but I was burning a candle. But even then, I was like, something is burning. Thank God the house didn't catch on fire, but I smelled something burning. And when I tried to put something else in the air fryer later on yesterday, it would not come on. It did nothing, like no lights or nothing. No, it wasn't a plug or anything. It just would not come on. And then I seen behind it. I'll just show it to you. So this is my girl right here. Bluebell, right? No, Blue Bow. I'm tripping. I'm thinking of the ice cream. That wouldn't be bad right now. So this is not normal. So when I looked it up, it said that when foil rises to the top, it can cause like a shortage. See, look, I was ready to eat. So when foil rises to the top, like where the heating plate and stuff at, it can cause a shortage. And yeah. Needless to say, my girl is done. So now I want to get a new one. And while I get my new one, I might as well get my blow dryer and get my best friend baby shower gift. She's not having a baby shower, but she's having a baby, so she get a gift. But yeah, my girl is out for the count, and now I'm back to using the oven, which sucks. And then I just thought about it. I was like, well, I can like Uber Eat something. But the amount of time it takes me to order and Uber Eat something, I could have spent that time just cooking and saving money. So I need to get a air fryer ASAP. So yeah, rest in peace, my girl. It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday.
Yeah, I got the blue fever, cold as ice till you get near. You're like another fire-breathing creature, but it don't burn how it appears. It's true, you could make me melt, but don't you forget it. If the first thing you felt forever do for reasons, it's only because you ain't here. Feel it in the air, my cold sweat dripping everywhere. I'm all in. I don't even care as long as you're waiting, playing in my bed. I'm so what everyone said. I'm all in. I couldn't care less as long as you're true leader, then I'll oblige, promise to please ya. If you're open fire, then it's treason, and I might decide to go out swinging. If you shoot, then you can bet every single dollar and your last few cents that I will too. And I mean, yeah, tell me, where do we go from here?
It is the next morning. It is, what time is it? 7:14. I've been up since like 5 something. I went to bed starved. I can't even say starved because it's just I had a taste for cake. And I looked it up and they said when you have a taste for cake, that means that you're dehydrated. So I drank some water. I did everything but cry myself to sleep because I really wanted cake. And I had like stuff in my Walmart cart. Like you should see I had like 3 rotisserie chickens and like a big old round cake. Cause that's just how, like, I ain't gonna lie, I was a little bit hungry, but I was also craving cake. And the hunger noise is really kicking my butt. Like, I don't understand where it's coming. Well, I do understand where it's coming from, but it's like, why all of a sudden? However, I am still by a little teeny tiny hair. I am still in the low 170s. I am 174.1 with clothes on, 173.8 without clothes on. So the day is still young, so they could jump up any minute. Plus, like I said, I haven't eaten yet, and I haven't even drinking any water yet, so they can jump up any minute. So I'm trying to stay in the low 170s, even though I am craving sweets and all the other stuff, without using me being in my luteal phase as a excuse to just pig out like I want to. Like, I really want to break the 160s. I would love to break 168 before the 15th of this month. I would love to. And then even like, I can't even say it was going to sleep, but it's weird because in my dream, I was having like self-limiting doubts and stuff. And I'm a vivid dreamer. Like, some of the stuff just be too, I'll say, interactive, to the point where like nightmares really be like nightmares. Like you can actually feel it when you wake up, type of thing. Or like, you know, when you get like a nerve stuck or something. Yeah, so I'm a vivid dreamer. But even in my dream, I don't know who I was talking to. I was probably talking to myself like I do in real life. But I was having like doubts about doing the vlogging and stuff, because I'm not gonna lie, can I be transparent with you? Because I see everybody else doing vlogs. Now, I see some people who, in my opinion, I see 2 ends of the spectrum, right? I see on one end, there's people who really just do the content. They really don't care about the editing. They don't care about the transitions, they not even in 4K. It's just like, even the graphics are not as good. And then they have like a lot of subscribers and they have a good following. And then you see the people, there's 2 vloggers in particular. I don't understand why the algorithm do not like them, because they just, from the angles, the B-rolls, the storyboard, I don't understand why they don't get as much views. Not saying that the other person should get views, because I do see like the authenticity of the vlogs. But then there's the people who really putting in a lot of work, really just, they have like this life and they have like the cinematics of it, and they don't get the same results. And it just kind of made me feel like you don't have an interest in life. Like, I don't know why, like, everything you do, it's a miss. No matter how much you rebrand, no matter how much you try to change the format from talking head to vlog and stuff, it's just a miss. So what I thought about was, why don't I just hold off on vlogging? Because in my dream, it went from vlogging 2 days out the week to just don't do it until you have a more interesting life. And I woke up feeling that way. Like, I was really down. I'm like, maybe I should. It'll save me more time. Let me tell you about when it comes to time. If you let me, I was just sitting here and just mind my words. I would just sit here and play with myself all day. So time really ain't the issue. It's really not the issue. Time management is my issue, yeah, but for me to say like I don't have the time, no, I just don't have the time management skills. I'm not even gonna say that. It's just I procrastinate. That's what it is. That sounds more controllable. I have procrastination issues. And I really had to talk to God about that. Like, am I supposed to be vlogging? Because like I said, vlogging can be a distraction, but at the same time, when it comes to time, I would sit and do nothing all day. Really, I would sit and do nothing all day. So when I wrote about it, me, God, and ChatGPT. I wrote about it, and I'm just like, I feel like I'm having self-doubt. I'm having like these limiting beliefs and stuff like that. And Chat really did his thing. So I had to write that, because you're on the phone, that I do like the, I call it the Bible study with. And it gave me these 6 points, right? The first point was stop waiting until you're ready. I can sit here and say like, okay, I'm gonna wait until I have a more interesting life. But if I wait that long, when I finally start producing content, I've missed out on so many like uploads for me to learn how to do edits, me to get into my style, me to get comfortable into, carrying a camera everywhere. It's a lot that goes into. People think vlogging is easy. I thought vlogging was easy. It is not. It is very much time consuming. It's just you got to manage your time, right? So stop waiting until you're ready. That was the first thing, because you're never gonna be ready. That instance that I had when my tire blew out let me know I will never be ready. I thought I had all the backup plans. No, you'll never be ready. The second thing was the enemy wants your focus on the wrong thing. With that, it wants you to remember all like the past disappointments, all the times where you failed at something, and then even your successes. Well, it worked like this last time. I don't see why it's not working like this time. It's a new thing. It's a new thing. You need to try something new. It's a new thing. Number 3, pressing forward implies resistance. How bad do you want it? Really, how bad do you want it? If you trying to get into a certain school, and this actually happened with law school, if you're trying to get in a certain school, you may not have the accolades. How bad do you want it? Are you emailing them teachers every day? In nursing school, law school, whatever. Are you emailing them, not teachers, are you emailing them guidance counselors or academic counselors every week, letting them know, hey, I'm updating my resume. I'm letting you know I just did this. I'm letting you, like, sometimes you really have to be a pest. Sometimes you have to really keep knocking before. You really have to keep knocking on the door before you can get in. So how bad you really want it? 4, growth feels awkward because you're becoming someone new. That's something that I'm going through right now. Let me pause this. Hold up. I've been crying too much on camera. I don't like this. Growth feels awkward because you are becoming someone new. That's what I'm going through now. Do you know how hard it is to do like a system rebuild? You know the old saying, you can't teach a old dog new tricks. And that's what a lot of us go through. We rather stick to the person we are, the person we know, rather than go face the unknown, right? Believe it or not, that's why it's so hard to get off welfare. I hate to pivot that, but and there's no judge on welfare. I grew up on welfare. Welfare took care of my family for years, took care of me for years. But that's why it's so hard to get off welfare, because you have this certain amount of money, you have this certain check, you have this certain, like, you got this certain health insurance, you know for a certain that you're covered. But to get off of it, it's like now I have to be self-sufficient, and it's something new. You're not used to it. You got something that you know welfare your whole life, and now you got to do something new. That's one way to see it. I hate that I had to do that way, but I don't know. I feel like me being a welfare kid, I have experience with that feeling. Like, welfare is all you know, and it's hard to get. Welfare is so hard to get off of. It is. Where am I at? Number 5. God usually gives enough light for today. Now, this confused me for a little bit with the title. So, what scripture they gave first was Matthew 6:33-34, which that scripture haunts me. Those 2 haunts me. Basically saying stop being anxious for tomorrow and worry about what you getting today. If you ate, if you know you alive. There's always a change for the next day. Well, there's opportunity for change for the next day. So what are you stressed about? What are you worried about? Tomorrow gonna be worried about itself. You're gonna keep worrying, you know. But what it was saying was, because it gave the example of David. You don't just become successful in one big walk. There is levels to it. There are steps to it. You know what I mean? It's levels to it. This ain't chess. This ain't checkers. It's chess. How I say. So they used David as an example, and basically David was tending the sheep. He was fighting the lions, bears, tigers. He was a shepherd at first, and then he had to fight Goliath. Then he had to serve Saul. Then he fled. Then he basically he led, and then he became king. And what people don't know is that he fled again because his son was after him. A lot of people don't know about Absalom. Look that up. Absalom. But each step prepared him for the next level. Everything he did in the back helped him for the next thing. Right? Even the fled thing, because he was going to have to flee again. His son was really after him. Yeah. And then 6, the goal is to become who God created you to be, and that's it, not to be successful. So a lot of us are, including me, I am a overachiever. I was my daddy's golden child. Cause in a couple, like, cause I was a black sheep and then I was a golden child. It depends on which family dynamic I'm in, but I was a golden child and I was a black sheep. I put a lot of my life value on how good I can do in life, or how good, just me being good. Numbers. Life is numbers to me. That's what success is. High numbers. Getting your numbers. Hitting your numbers. Meeting your quota. And sometimes that ain't the goal in life. The goal is to be a well-rounded person. So how can I say this? How you go about trying to be successful is the actual goal. Now, if you hitting your numbers, scamming people, like telling lies, gossiping, talking bad on other people, I mean, yeah, you hitting your numbers, but you're not a success. You know, I don't know. It's being the person of character. And yeah. And that's what it taught me for today. I ain't mean to cry. But we gonna keep doing stuff. I just have to get that out because I'm pretty sure somebody else is going through the same thing. I might make this own standalone video because this was actually good. And I think somebody else will get a lot from it. I really do think somebody will get a lot from it. But yeah, let's start out today. We got a lot to do today. And I actually wrote down what we're going to do. So we're going to be switching out, even though it looks gloomy, we're going to be switching out my winter clothes for my spring summer clothes. I should have been did this. The bag is in my room, but we're going to do that. I need to wash my covers. I need to do my season arcs, and then we're going to blow dry my hair because look, I've been looking rough for too long, baby. And then look, when I get outside, my toenails are gonna be red, a nice whore red. My hands are going to be red with the charms. So I'm about to glow up, and my caterpillars are about to get done. Don't mind my face. When I get stressed out, I start picking at my face like a meth head. So don't mind it. But yeah, let's go ahead and get ready, y'all. Y'all, look at the wind blowing. Finally got it. I should try to complain and see if I can get a discount on it. I should. Look, I should. Hold up. So, what's the brand? Aina. This is the brand. Italian quality, baby. I got this for $25. I'll probably have like my Amazon barcode somewhere. It has the comb diffuser thingy. So I got this. I need a diffuser because of the type of wigs I get. I don't know what this one does. Comment down below if you know what that part does. But I got this because of the types of wigs I get. I am not good at wigs. Now, I can handle straight wigs, but at the same time, I feel like it'll be lumpy because of my hair. Like my cornrows be too thick. So that's why I kind of stay away from straight wigs. But I also try to stay away from like the wigs with the curls in it and stuff, because I'm not curl savvy. I'm not wave savvy. I don't know how to maintain those type of wigs versus me getting like the water wave wigs, wetting it, moosing it, gone. And then even throughout where I'm like, and that's another thing, even when I'm like outside and it's humid and stuff, it's easy just to have water, mousse, go. You know what I mean? So that's why I kind of stick with those types of wigs. I do need to start switching it up, but at the same time, that's gonna come with me having to, because I'm not gonna keep using it as an excuse. I will have to eventually learn how to maintain like, or do curls, because I'm pretty sure it's not rocket science. It takes a skill. Don't get me wrong, it takes a skill, but I'm pretty sure it's not as hard as I'm making it sound. So yeah, here it is. Probably should have waited until Prime Day, because Prime Day is right around the corner in a couple weeks. But yeah, we got a lot to do today, y'all. Did I tell you what we had to do? I did tell you. To clean out the refrigerator, take that trash, because you may not notice, but broccoli stinks. Like, if it's, of course you wouldn't leave it out, but broccoli stinks. Like when you had like the bags and the sun left, it really stinks. And as you seen in my dinner last night, yes, I do eat a whole bag of broccoli as a side because it's low carbs, low calories, and I do need the, is that the one that's fiber? I do need the fiber, and I do need, you know, even though that is the most gas causing, I can't even think of the word, it does cause the most gas, but at the same time, I'd rather fill up on vegetables than get like a whole bunch of potatoes or something like that, because that potato is what's gonna get you every time. You gotta watch out for that. That's the silent fat, the fat strength wrangler right there. So I am losing weight. It's just right now I'm bloated. Like before the luteal phase, you can see my flaps defined, versus now it's just puffy. So let's drink some water. Gotta have the electrolytes. It may seem like I haven't done anything, but I promise you within the past 2 hours, me and ChatGPT been really hashing through some stuff. We getting these slides done. I've come to the conclusion that I am not setting out in my mind, I'm not setting out to leave until Saturday. Lord willing here. I'm not setting out to leave until Saturday. Plus, there's so much stuff that I should be getting done around here. So much stuff that I need to be working on me. I probably just need to be here anyway. That would make me be here a week. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and start on these clothes. Like I said, I have been doing stuff. I have not just been sitting here, because I know I could at least have my hair done when you see me again, right? No. I got my trash. I did remove some stuff from my Frigidaire, which means I do need to clean up in my refrigerator. So also, I'm just gonna be listening to music, watching stuff, and getting some work done.
Room full of beautiful women, but I'm on mine. Room full of women and they notice me. Now all they wanna listen to is Jodeci. Freaking you. Is there a freak in you? Come and talk to me. Rush, baby, just like Kamora Lee. So pretty, girl, you belong in the gallery. What's your fantasy? Say something you ain't never did. Like a real. I'm flicking my wrist like I'm a fish. Diamonds on my chest like a bishop. And these lines right here ain't no hiccup. These lines right here gon' really, really make you. These lines really gonna make you numb like Chuck. This time, it's your time. I need to know we'll go down. Cause if not, I know there's more around. There's always more. That's for sure. There's always more. That's for sure. Because there's a room full of beautiful women, but I'm only one. Room full of women and they notice me. Now all they wanna listen to is noticing. All I care about is freaking you. All I care about is freaking you. Is there a freak in you? Come and talk to me. I don't like the shy game. I don't like no mind games. Cause by the time you make your mind up, it's a tick times up. Hey, you gon' have to climb it if you want it. Burning rubbers, burning through these rubbers is exhausting. Drop, hop, baby girl, it's CrossFit. I'ma grab you by the hips. Hey, diamonds on my chest like a bishop. And these lines right here ain't no hiccup. These lines right here gon' really, really make you. These lines really gonna make you numb like Chuck. This time, it's your time. I need to know we'll go down. Cause if not, I know there's more around. What you wanna do? Some kind of mood you in. You know what I wanna do. You see what I see. You know. There's a room full of beautiful women, but I'm on one. Room full of women and they notice me. Now all they wanna listen to is noticing. All I care about is freaking you. All I care about is freaking you. Is there a freak in you? Magic City bump, but my crib is nicer. Got wifey at home, you're nice, depend on if wife it like her. And I see you old, looking like some old. I'm in the Sachi mansion with some Gucci gold slipper. I got more gold on my mind as if she a gold digger. That spandex might chip on my antics, might take off the bandage, might fall like a bitch. Prayers out to magic, service. There's a room for the beautiful women, but I'm on one. Room full of women and they notice me. Now all they wanna listen to is Jodeci. Freaking you. Freaking you. Is there a freak in you?
When a real one hold you down, babe, you supposed to drown. You ain't no fuck with no boss, bitch, I turned you out. You won't catch me in no shark boots, I burnt them out. Bitch, you gotta wait till their birthday to go out of town, bro. Yeah, I talk a lot of shit. He like who you think you is, nigga, not your bitch. Nigga, not your hoe. Think he got one up on me, whole tiny shit like 3 and 0 twin. Bitch, I be going in.
Y'all, so this hair dryer really did the trick. Now, I'm not gonna front. I'm gonna put it in my storefront. I think it's gonna be right here. I don't know. It did the trick. The thing that I'm not too fond of, and it didn't start off like that. I think once the heat got to it, that it just started spinning. Let's see, righty tighty, lefty loosey. So if I go, right. So yeah, it just spins. But it does go quick. At first I had issues with it, but that's because I didn't have it all the way to the max. So it does have the 3 levels. And I got this for like $25 at the time. So yeah, like I said, I put it in my storefront. Like this was done within what, 30 minutes. So yeah. And yes, you did see that correctly. I did raw dog my hair. I could not find my heat protectant. So I probably gonna regret that later. But I don't know, it feels good to have my hair straight, but not like having to worry about it getting like sweated out. Because I mean, don't get me wrong, I didn't go too far into the roots because I know like it's gonna get sweated out, so I'm not really focused on that. So I like the way that this looks better. But yeah, I'm gonna style it up a little bit more decent later on tonight. And yeah, this is gonna be a rough few days for me. So I spent the hour, a whole hour, not even being productive. It's like 2 hours later, on something to buy from Walmart to like basically eat on. And what it all boils down to is me having a sugar craving. Like, I really have food. It's just I don't have the food that I want to eat. That's the difference. And I'm craving sugar oh so badly. Oh so badly. And you should have seen the stuff that I had in my cart. I had like a big old 30-ounce thing of jelly, grape at that. Yeah, that's how I know I'm desperate. Grape jelly, a big old thing of peanut butter, bread. I had one thing of salad, 2 chilled rotisserie chickens, 2-pack of turtle cheesecake pies, and what else? Some Little Debbie's banana pudding cakes, which I'm looking forward to going to get that. Think I ain't when I is. But all of this, like, it's basically junk food stuff, to where the amount that I was spending, I would do a lot better if I just go to Sam's. However, I cannot go to Sam's because I'm still dirty. And yeah, so Saturday is the day. Either what I'm waiting on is gonna get here by Saturday, or I'm just gonna hop out there on Saturday. But something's got to give, because I'm down to my last few things of water. So for the next 3 days, I have to live off 4 bottles of water, which unfortunately I can do because my water intake ain't been that great. But yeah, we're gonna leave it at that. I think this is a very long video, so I'm gonna end it right here. We're gonna pick up where we left off. I did do a lot. Did you see the clothes? I need to go clothes shopping. The hoe is coming outside. Hold on, wait. The hoe is coming outside this summer. I'm just playing. But I do like the body is gonna body in the new outfits, because last year, so if you don't know, I'm gonna tell you, I did get lipo last year in March, right? In the summertime, I kind of rushed the recovery process, and I stopped wearing my garments and all that other stuff. So I started swelling, like I was just expanded big. When I went to the doctor, like towards the winter, and plus I had a man, and you know they like to feed you. So when I went to the doctor, like towards fall, winter time, I was 196 pounds. And I was doing blaming the surgeon, I was blaming the recovery process, all except the fact that I didn't do what I was supposed to be doing. So needless to say, before I got so I'm gonna let you know, before I got the surgery, I was 176. So the fact that I am lighter than what I was before I got the surgery, the results is getting better. That's why I'm like really not trying to feed into my hunger noise, because I'm seeing the results. I've been seeing the results, but now I'm seeing the results. And the body is bodying. And like I say, if I can penetrate the 160s, and I ain't even been strength training, I haven't even been really working out, this summer is a wrap. Come on now. I'm showing my whole ass. But let me stop. This finna be a wild sequence. Remember to spread love, pursue purpose, and center God, and everything will be a-okay. Bye, y'all.
Bet there's nothing left to do.
Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. So grateful that you are interested in my beliefs, experiences, and narrative of life. I want to encourage you to put your phone down and go experience things on your own. It is so easy for you to sit and watch all these podcasts, people experiencing their solo trips or their vacations, and you just live through them. I encourage you to get off your phone and experience it for yourself. I know it's not what YouTubers want to tell you, but I really want you to try and apply whatever you learned, hopefully good things, in real life. Because you knowing all this information just makes it theory without you applying them. Don't regurgitate what you just seen from us. I want you to experience things for yourself. Don't take my experience or any other YouTuber's experience on love, finances, or career as your experience. Make your own narrative for your life. It's your life. You need to experience it for yourself, not through our eyes. Go out there, meet people. I don't want you to go outside and be on your phone. I want you to meet people, enjoy new hobbies, dominate and take your space in this world. All right. With that being said, I want you to spread love, pursue purpose, and center God. See you soon.
Go if you want to get yourself.
Everybody stick around because we're going to have some fun and look at this.